Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Thank you so much to my subscribers. Welcome newcomers. I hope you like what you see on my channel and become part of this beautiful, getting big family, of course. I want to thank every single one of you for your support, your loving words, and your encouragement, your requests, suggestions. Thank you so much. I also would like to mention I do have a private crochet group. If you're interested to come and be with our beautiful queens there, you're more than welcome as long as you have a profile. Also be aware, a lot of the groups have a lot of scammers on there trying to sell you patterns, which are not true. It's fake, and they have a lot of bit and cut links on it. Be careful of that. I also have a crochet page. You can follow me. It's all under the same name, Crochet Art Tutorials by Maggie Lopez. Also have Instagram and TikTok. You could always follow me through there if you're stuck in one of the projects. It's much easier to get a hold of me through there, through the messaging, than just the back and forth on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that has been supporting the women in need of thread. Thank you so much. And if you're considering, I hope you do, any little amount counts and it adds up at the end. There is a little bag right below the video that says thanks. You can donate through there. That's through YouTube. They take 30% off of whatever you're donating. Or you can send it to my PayPal account. It's below in the description box. Or if you have tons, or not even tons, but you have some thread and you'd like to give it away, you can always get a hold of me. There's my email, or through the messaging, like I mentioned, I can give you their address and you can send it to them yourselves. Thank you so much, everybody. So a lot of you asked me about my threads. My threads are 100% cotton threads. These are Portugal threads. I am in Europe, Portugal, and the island of Madeira. And my threads go by number, not by name. So like in this orangey color, this is number 17. On the purple, 38. And on the yellow, canary yellow, 16. So they go by numbers. They're $12 a ball. That's like 325 yards, okay? Usually I use a 2.5 hook 3 or 3.5. They're similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 in size, but Aunt Lydia number 3 is a little bit bigger. So your patterns automatically become bigger. I also want to mention, if your tension's too tight, use a hook or two bigger than your normal size so your tension can loosen up. And if it's too loose, then go a hook or two size smaller so your tension can tighten up. It will look prettier. Okay, so let's get started. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video and subscribe if you haven't. All of these things are for free and it helps us creators tremendously, not just for myself, but I speak for many others that also need your help through this. Please, I ask of you, when you are not happy about certain patterns or you don't get it, we don't always get all the patterns we see, including myself when I'm creating them. I don't always get what I'm creating. Don't be frustrated and don't take it out on the creators. Some, not all, of course, a couple, a few, have left me already several nasty comments. It doesn't fit you, just move on to the next video or the next person. A few I had to block out of my channel completely, and a few I've left on there to give them a second chance. Please be kind to others and to yourselves, of course. We didn't come into this world knowing every little code or detail about anything as far as crochet or anything else in life. We learn as we go, and you're part of that learning process. So don't beat up on creators and don't beat up on yourselves. Just go with the flow. If it does for you, well, then good. And if it doesn't, then move on. It's not meant to be for everybody. A certain pattern, sometimes it could be easy, very easy for somebody, and it could be very difficult for somebody else. Don't be hard on yourself. And please be kind with your words, not just for myself, but for many others, because I could imagine if you could leave that sort of comment for me, I could imagine how many comments you have left already for somebody else too. Just be nice, please. Okay, it costs nothing, and kindness goes a long way. We're just human and passing through this world. Nothing belongs to us. We're not here forever. And, we don't want to have bad karmas as we're here going through this journey. So I send you much love, healing, and blessings. Okay? Okay, everyone. So I'm going to create a doily. It could be a tablecloth. You can use it as a cloth. You can increase to the size you want as a cloth. A little while back, somebody in my group, my crochet group, had requested if it was possible to do a wheat, I hope I'm saying it right, a wheat stitch doily. Now, this is very similar. Some Portuguese people, they call it wheat stitch. Some call it fishtail because it looks like a fishtail. Some call it fish, what do you call it? Scans? So, yeah, we use different terms. But anyway, it looks very much like both wheat and fish tails, fish scams, whatever. So we're going to create that today. I hope you're going to enjoy it. I can't remember exactly the name of the person in my group that had requested. I'm not too sure, but I hope that it's similar enough for you. So we're going to get started. Thank you so much, everybody, for your love and support. God bless you, and I really, really gratefully appreciate every single one of you. I'll be using the white just so you guys can see the stitch better. Obviously, I'm just doing a sample. So I'll also be using a 2.75 hook. These are 4-ply, 100% cotton thread. These are Portugal brands. This is very similar to Aunt Lydia number 3 cotton. The difference is Aunt Lydia is a little bit thicker, so your patterns become bigger. You have to remember that. If your stitch is too tight, use a hook or two bigger to loosen up your stitch. If your stitch is too loose, use a hook or two smaller to tighten up your stitch. We don't want it to be too tight or too baggy. It doesn't look nice. You can use whatever colors you want. Some of you cannot get this size of threads. You can double your number 10, Aunt Lydia. Most of you have that, or whatever ones you're using in your country. If you want a bigger, that's how it goes. Use a bigger hook, double or triple your thread, and you're good to go. Okay, so let's get started, everyone. Thank you so much. Please don't forget to give a thumbs up on the video. It's extremely important. I can't stress enough. It's free. You don't pay for nothing. These things are all free. And subscribe and share. Sharing is caring. Thank you so much, everyone. Okay, everyone. So I'm going to do the magic circle, but you can do 8 chain if you like. So I'm going to secure my magic circle with 1 chain. I'm going to come right back in and do my single and 2 chain. This is my first double crochet. I'm going to have a total of 20 double crochets inside of my circle. That's including with my single and 2 chain. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. There was something that I needed to mention, and I forgot. I hope it comes to mind. I've done my 20 double crochets. I'm just going to close up my circle, but I'm not going to close it like all the way. We need space there on the stitches. We don't want to choke it. Okay, so I've closed it in my second chain. We did the first one single and 2 chain. This is always how I start most of the time, my first double crochet. You can do your 3 chains or however you're used to doing it. I'm going to come back in the same stitch, create a single again, my 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Back in again, the same one. We're doing an increase of 2 in the same stitch. 2 chain. I'm skipping 1 space and coming into the next. Now, usually when we do that, to skip that first space, sometimes it's so close to the first one that it's hidden, we seem to miss it. So the increase, 2 in the same stitch, 2 chain, and skip a space into the next. Always look ahead of the video before you create anything. Sometimes mistakes are done as being human beings, and we can correct them on the spot without taking it down. If you're having a hard time, the video's too fast for you, inside of the description box, there's a 2-minute link. I show you how to slow down the video and also turn your closed caption on. I don't write patterns, so you can pause, take notes, okay? This is row 2, so I'm going to skip a space, 2 double crochet in the same stitch, 2 chain space. I'll meet you at the end. So I'm reaching the end, 2 chain. I'm going to come on my second chain and close it. So I have 10 groups of 2 double crochet. I'm going to come back in again, do my single and 2 chain. That's my first double crochet. Again, on the next stitch, double crochet, 2 chain. Now if your tension is tight, we'll do a 3 chain, okay? So double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, 2 chain or 3 for some of yous. I'm trying to get away with 2, but if it's too tight for me, I'll do a 3 chain, okay? 2 chain into the next one, and we're going to proceed this way all the way around. We don't want the pattern to be folding too much, so make sure that you give enough space on these groups. This is row 3. I might even have to do video 2 because there's a lot of little details to this, okay? So I had to end up taking it down and do chain 3. It was becoming too much of a hat, okay? So again, I'm going to come back in, but for some of you that have a loose stitch, I'm sure chain 2 would have been fine. So again, single 2 chain. But we're continuing this group here of 2. I'm doing a 2 chain space, coming in the center of this 3 chain and doing a group of 2 double crochet, 2 chain, again coming in the next where we have the groups and doing group over group like that, 2 chain, and in the center of my 3 chain doing a group of 2 double crochet. We're going to repeat this all the way around. This is row 4. So I've closed up my row, going into row 5. I'm coming in again, single. Try to stretch this a little bit more. Hold on a minute. See if we can do it the other way, not to have that showing too much. So close it in, stretch. And 1 chain. Try it this way. Sometimes it is way less noticeable than the chains going up. 2 chain space. Coming where we did inside of the space here, we're going to have an increase 2 on each stitch. So we'll have 4 double crochets. 2 together on the second one, 2 together. Again, we're going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Chain 2, and where we have the 2 groups, we're doing 2 double crochet, and then 2 chain again, and do your 2 double crochet, 2 double crochet. So we'll have 4. So in the center we'll have 4 double crochets, and the groups, we'll keep them as groups. I'll meet you at the end. Okay everyone, going into row 6, I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come back in, I'm going to stretch it a bit. I'm going to do a single 1 chain, next stitch, next space, double crochet. So these groups of 2 will be like this all the way to the end of the pattern. The only thing that's going to keep changing is the center to create that wheat stitch or look. Chain 2, coming in the first double crochet with 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Next one, 1 alone. Next one, 1 alone, and next one, 2 together. 2 chain, and repeat the groups of 2 double crochet. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. So 2 on the first double crochet, 1 double crochet, 1 double crochet, and 2 at the end. Total of 6 double crochets. I'm going to do that, and the group stays the same. and 2 chain space between them. I'll meet you at the beginning of row 7. Okay, everyone, going into row 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I've closed in with slip stitch, did my 2 double crochets. That means a single 1 chain or 2, or your 3 chains, however you do yours. So I have chain 2. I'm going to do chain 3 this time. Coming in the second double crochet, we're doing a decrease of 4 double crochets only this time on this motif here. So we don't do the first and we don't do the last. 1, 2, 3 chain. Continue to do your groups. We're going to work this way all the way around the same way, and then I'll meet you at the beginning of row 8. It's always repeat, okay? There's no point of recording the same thing. 4 double crochets, 3 chain, and the groups. Going into row 8, I've done my 2 double crochets. I already had 1 chain. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 chain. Coming on the second double crochet, we're still decreasing. Now, if you feel the need that you have to do more chain space, then go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 4 chain. Coming into the groups. So this row 8 is all 2 double crochet groups. If you have to do more chain, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can do a 5 or a 6 chain, up to you. Everybody's tension is different. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finish row 8, going into row 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. If you need to do a 6 chain, then go ahead. I'm coming into center between the 2 double crochets on the motif here with 1 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and create your groups of 2 double crochet. So simple as that. Now, like I said, these chains, it really depends on your tension. You can do a 6 chain or a 7 chain. Okay, I'm going to work mine with 5, but if I see it's pulling too much, I will increase my chain here. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so we finished row 9, going to row 10. It's going to change. I had mentioned we're going to keep doing this till the end. No, it's going to change a bit here. So I'm going to come back in that same space, single, and 2 chain. My first double crochet. On the second one, I'm going to have an increase of 2 together. So yeah, it changes up a bit. I don't know what I was thinking. By the way, this is a very old pattern. I think it's from a very old magazine that doesn't even exist anymore. But one of my family members had sent me a picture of it that I believe she got it from the old magazine many, many, many years ago. So I have no clue which one and who and what. So I'm just doing it as I see on the picture and changing it a bit, the stitch to my own. Okay. Should have mentioned that from the beginning and I forgot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming in that 1 double crochet we did, I'm going to do a double crochet, 2 chain, and another double crochet. So I'm making a little V here in the center. And again, the increase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Coming on the first one with 1, and on the second one, 2 double crochet. Okay, so this is how we're going to proceed all the way around. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 11. We're going to continue to do the 3 double crochets here. I'll do my single, 2 chain, coming in the next one, double crochet, and into the next one, double crochet. 1, 2, 3 chain. I'm coming in the center of my V, and I'm going to do 10 double crochets. Make sure you count them to see if they're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Chain 3 and repeat your 3 double crochets. We're going to do this all the way around the same way. I'll meet you in the next row. Okay, everyone, going into row 12, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we're going to continue to do the 3 double crochets. That stays the same. 2 chain. Coming in our first double crochet, we're going to have an increase on here on the 5th double crochet. So this is my 2nd, my 3rd, my 4th, and on my 5th, 2 double crochets on the same stitch. 1 chain, and on the 6th, also an increase of 2 double crochets on the same stitch. 1 double crochet per stitch now until the last one. 2 chain, and continue to do your 3 double crochets. We will go through it again. So 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 1 double crochet per stitch. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets alone. On the 5th one, 2 together on the same stitch, 1 chain space. On the 6th one, 2 together, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 double crochets alone. 2 chain and your groups. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going to row 13. So I've done my 3 double crochets on row 13, chain 2. I'm doing these 6 double crochets like we have on the previous row, 1 per stitch. Two, 4, 6, chain 2. Coming in the center of that 1 chain, creating that V again. 1, 2, and 3 chain this time, coming into center, double crochet, 2 chain, coming on the first double crochet again, and creating those 6 double crochets. Chain 2, create your group of 3 double crochet. So we're going to do this repeatedly all the way around the same way. So 3 chain, 3 double crochet, 2 chain, 6 double crochets, 2, 4, 6, 1 per stitch, 2 chain, double crochet in that 1 chain space, 3 chain, 1 double crochet, 2 chain, and the 6 double crochet, chain 2, and your group. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 14, done my 3 double crochets, 2 chain. I'm going to do 5 double crochets, 1 per stitch, 2, 3, 4, and 5. 2 chain. I'm coming in the center of that V, and I'm doing 10 double crochets. I've done my 10 double crochets inside of the V space, 2 chain. I'm skipping the V here, the first double crochet from the 6, and I'm coming on my second doing 5 double crochets, exactly how we did here. 3, 4 and 5. Chain 2. Create your group of 3 double crochets. We're going to repeat it this way all the way around the same way. I'll meet you at the end of my row, beginning of the next. So next row should be row 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yes. So this is row 14. I'll meet you at the beginning of 15. Okay, everyone, going to row 15. So I've done my 3 double crochet group, chain 2. I'm skipping the first double crochet and skipping the last. So I'm coming on the second and doing 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch. We're not working the first double crochet and we're not working the last. Chain 2, coming in the first double crochet. So we're going to do the 4 double crochets, 1 per stitch. We're pretty much going to repeat this row here. 3 and 4. On your 5th, we're doing 2 in the same stitch, 1 chain, and on the 6th, 2 in the same stitch again. And then 4 double crochet, 1 per stitch. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So basically we're just repeating this one here. 2 chains, skip the first double crochet, come in your second, and do 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch. And then you group again. So I'll meet you at the beginning of row 16. Okay. Okay, everyone, going to row 16, I've done my 3 double crochets, 2 chain. Coming in the center, the middle one here, of the 3 double crochets on the motif. 2 chain. We are going to repeat this row here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 double crochets. That's 1 per stitch, 2 chain, creating that V inside of that 1 chain. 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in, double crochet, 1, 2 chain, do your 6 double crochets again. So we're just repeating the same thing as we did on previous rows. So it's exactly the same thing as this one here. 2 chain and 1 double crochet only. 2 chain, create your group. 2 chain, oops, not 2 chain, create your group. I just finished saying create your group. Oh my goodness. 3 double crochets. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, finished row 16, I believe, going to row 17. Let me just confirm. Yep, row 16, going to row 17. Going to do my 3 double crochets. One, 2, 3, 4 chain. Going to do 5 double crochets. So we're not doing the last one. So basically what we're doing here is repeating the motives exactly how we've done. The only thing that changes is because we're closing out this motive. So 4 chain. We are repeating this exact same thing as we have here, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then going in the center doing the 10 double crochets. Chain 2. So basically it's just a repeat now. 10 double crochet inside of the V 3 chain space. Done my 10 double crochets, 2 chains, skip the first one, come in your second, and do your 5 double crochets. And then repeat your 4 chain again. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Do your group of 3 double crochet. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, going into row 18. Now here's the thing. From here on, it's a repeat constantly of the same thing. That's why from here on, you can do the size you would like for your tablecloth. If you're using number 10, Aunt Lydia, you can make just a centerpiece because obviously it's a smaller, thinner thread. So in the doily becomes very small. Using a thicker thread like Aunt Lydia will become a tablecloth. So the only difference we're doing here from here on, we're repeating constantly all of this, right? All you have to do is put a marker or rewind the video. We're just increasing each time we're going up on the row. So 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. We did a 4 chain, now we're doing 5. Skipping the first double crochet, coming into second, we're doing those 3 double crochets. Exactly how we have here on this motive. Okay, so it's just pretty much a repeat of the same thing. 2 chain, coming in the first double crochet of the 10, doing 4 double crochets, and on your 5th one you have the increase. So here is my 5th. I'm doing another increase in the same stitch, so 2. So it's exactly how we've been doing. 1 chain, and on the 6th also 2 double crochet, and then 4 double crochet, 1 per stitch. So we're just repeating. This is how we grow the pattern. And then 2 chain and skipping this first double crochet, coming on the 2nd, doing the 3 double crochet. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chain. Of course, you know, if your tension is too loose, you can do a 4 chain. If it's extremely tight, you can do an extra chain. It's up to you, depending upon your tension. Okay, so basically we're just repeating that. I'm going to come back to you one more row, and then you can continue on from there. You can put a marker or rewind the video. Okay. Okay, everyone, going to row 19. So I've done my 3 double crochets. I'm going to do chain 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Coming in the middle, doing that 1 double crochet. Chain 2. Doing my 6 double crochet. So basically we're just repeating what we did here. 6 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 2. Doing my V inside of that 1 chain space, and 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in, doing my double crochet for my V, 2 chain, coming on the first double crochet, continuing to do those 6 double crochets. Okay, 2 chain, coming in the center, 1 double crochet, doing my 6 double chain, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the center. Oh, not the center, sorry. Doing my group. I don't know what I was thinking. 3 double crochets, and again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and proceed again the same way. Okay, so this is pretty much how it's going to be now. It's just going to be a repeat of the motifs and increases until you had enough of your motifs, how many motifs you want if you're doing the tablecloth, and it keeps going, it keeps increasing. Sometimes, depending upon your tension, you could even do 2 rows of 6 chain or 2 rows of 7 chain, okay, depending upon your tension. I'm just going to do a few more, and then when I'm ready to close off, because I'm not going to do a tablecloth, this is just a sample for you guys. When I'm ready to close off, I'll come back to you and show you how we're closing the pattern off, okay? So I'll meet you at the end once I am done, until I think it's enough, okay? Put a marker, like I said, put a marker, and just follow through. Obviously, you can't put a marker through here because this is where we started, but you can through here. Okay, because you know the next row is going to be that 10 double crochets in the center, so we're creating this again. So you can put that marker on there. Okay. Okay, you guys, I just wanted to come back and show you. So I've just started row 20, and I did 7 chain. Okay, we had completed this one together. 7 chain, and now you continue to do exactly the same thing as we've been doing on here. So the 5 double crochets and then 10 double crochets. So 1, 2, I think skipped, whoops. So the 5 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I skipped my first one. That's not good. Just want to make sure that you're understanding what we're doing here. So 2 chain, coming in the center, doing the 10 double crochets. I've done my 10 double crochets, 2 chain, skip the first one and do your 5 double crochets. Like I mentioned, you could put markers on the rows and just follow through. Just remembering that the difference is we have to keep increasing on the chain here or your pattern's going to pull. So depending upon your stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Doing our 3 double crochets. And then repeat again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So basically we are back on the row here. Okay. So next row you probably have to do an 8 chain. If you can get away with 7, then you do 7. If not, you do the 8 chain. And then we're going to skip the first and not do the last, doing the 3, and then this row, and then it continues on until the length you want. Okay, I think I'm only going to do this one. So I have 1, 2, 3. I think I'm only going to go up to my 4th motif. I think it's enough to show you guys, and then I'll come back to you once I'm ready to close out, so you know how to close out. Okay. Okay, everyone. So I've done up to row 24, as you can see here. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4. This would be the 5th motif. You can continue on. I'm going to stop here. So going into row 25, and I have 12 chain space in between them. So in here, we're going to change. So whatever, I mean, you can go the length you want. This is like for the finishing, if you want to use this finish, okay? So I've closed in with slip stitch. I'm going to come back in, and I'm going to do that single. Oops, no, wrong. Oh my goodness, sometimes, you know, the tiredness is unbelievable. So I have to go to the middle one. Okay, so we're going to go to the middle one here, and I'm going to do a single, 1, 2 chain. This would be my first double crochet, and then 3 more chain. We need to make a V. Okay, so single, 2 chain for me is a double crochet, and 3 more chain for that V, coming back in that middle, doing that double crochet. Okay, so we have the V. Actually, I said I had 12. I have 11 chain. Sorry, I mentioned 12. 12 we're going to do now. 11 chain that I've done. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 chain. Coming in that first, not first, the middle, because we're going to complete that bottom motif. And I've done too much. Try that again. I guess I am getting tired, right? So we're doing that complete to finish off the motif here. Chain 2. You would still continue to do those 6 double crochets. And we're still doing the same thing on the center. Two chain, come in the center, doing that V, 1, 2, 3, and again, double crochet, 2 chain, coming in that first double crochet. So we're doing the 6 double crochets, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. 2 chain, and into the center with 1 double crochet, doing my 12 chain and going directly into that middle one with a double crochet, 3 chain and double crochet to create that V again. So I've done my 12 chain, coming into center one here with double crochet, 1, 2, 3 chain, coming back in and creating my V. 12 chain again, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And doing that 1 double crochet. Okay, so we're just going to repeat the 6 double crochets, the 2 chain double crochet to create that V, and then 3 chain, 2 chain, and 6 double crochets. Okay, so I'll meet you at the end. Okay, everyone, so I finished row 25, going into row 26. So I'm going to come inside of the V, I'm going to do a single 2 chain, and I'm going to create 10 double crochets inside of this V. Okay. I've done my 10 double crochets. I'm going to do chain 12 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I'm going to jump, of course, all of this. I'm going to skip the first double crochet. I'm coming into second, and I'm going to do only 3 double crochets, 1 per space, per stitch. This is my second and my third. So basically I skipped the first and the last two here. We have 6 double crochets, chain 2, coming again in the center of our 3 chain the V and doing 10 double crochets again. I've done my 10 double crochets. I'm going to do chain 2. I'm going to skip the first 2, come in the third, do my double crochet, next stitch, double crochet, and next stitch, double crochet. So I have the same 3 here as on here. And now I'm going to do chain 12 again. I'm going to skip all of these ones, coming directly inside of the V and doing my 10 double crochets inside of this V. So basically we're just going to repeat this all the way around the same way. Okay, do your 10 exactly how we did here, and then chain 12, skip the first double crochet, do 3 double crochets, 1 per stitch, 2 chains, skip the last 2 double crochet directly into the V, 10 double crochets, 2 chain, skip the 2 double crochets and 1 per stitch, 3 double crochets, chain 12, and into the V again. I'll meet you at the end. This is row 26. Okay, everyone, I must have called the other row wrong, I think. So we finished doing row 26, going into the last row, which is row 27 for me. For you, you're probably continuing. I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 for double crochet. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to come back on my 1, 2, on the third one, I'm doing my picot with single. Next stitch. So this row will be about, not this row, but this motif here will be about the double crochet, 3 chain now, and picot. Next space, double crochet, 3 chain, picot. Okay, so we're going to do all 10 of them. Okay, everyone, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 picots. I'm going to do chain 8 for me, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. For some of you, it could be 9 or 10, depending upon your tension. I'm going to come directly in that middle one here and do a double crochet. Chain 2, and again, come in directly and do your double crochet and your 3 chains for the picots. And this is pretty much it for this tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I modified a little bit of it. So for the lady that asked for the request in my group, I can't remember your name right now because there's quite a few of you. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope that I did its justice. Like I said, it has different names for this, but I think it looks pretty much like wheat design. So I thank you so much, everybody. I will leave the measurements to this one I did, to this size. You can continue on bigger and do your tablecloth or a big centerpiece or just a small doily by using number 10, Aunt Lydia. Thank you so much. I send you so much love, so much hugs to every single one of you, and also prayers, especially for the people that need it. Okay, never give up and never lose hope. Okay, tomorrow is a different day. It's a new day. It's a fresh day. Just remember that. Okay, and that's pretty much it. We're just going to continue to do these, and we have it pretty much done. Thank you, everyone. Till next time. Bye-bye.